Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Inspirations. That's my podcast about knitting, about yarn dyeing. If it's your first time around here, my name is Christelle. I'm an indie dyer. I live in France. I work from Normandy. And I have a new episode every Monday at 5 p.m. here on YouTube. I have a newsletter sent out every Monday. And the shop update happens now once a month for pre-orders for the monthly colorways, 2 colorways per month for my club, the Sock Knitters Almanac. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. I have so many things to tell you. But first of all, just to let you know what we're going to be talking about today, I'm going to debrief you from the Knit.eat in Lyon. It was incredible. And then I'm going to share a bit more about the beautiful pattern that Marina Storm designed with my yarn, the Bloom Cardigan. And I wanted to touch base with you a bit about my professional and personal organization. It will have some consequences on the shop and on custom orders, custom pre-orders, custom orders. Okay, so the Knit.eat. Wow, it's been a blast. I mean, it was great. It was awesome to see my fellow dyers from Southern Europe in my turf in France. It was awesome. I would have liked to hang out a bit more with them, but I mean, it was so busy, so many people. It was incredible. They had to close the doors at some point. There was where they were at max capacity at one point, and so they had to close the doors on the Saturday. And I mean, I never had such a successful festival ever. It's been by far, okay? I didn't have, I was close to, I mean, I sold almost everything. Sorry, I sold almost everything. It was crazy. It's the first time ever that I think I sold like 90% of what I brought. And I brought a lot of yarn because it's a big festival. It was a big deal. I think it was my biggest ever festival. So it was such a big deal. I had so much pressure preparing that festival with all that's been going on in my life. I mean, you can maybe feel that the moving and all was like centuries away, but it was only 3 months on the dot, 3 months. And 3 months of not being able to work as I used to with the same output because so many things to do after the move, with putting the kids back to school. Well, we talked about that, okay? And I really had a difficult time reaching my regular output in terms of dyeing. So huge pressure to dye the yarn and have things to sell at the festival. In the end, I didn't quite reach my objectives. I brought less yarn than I intended to in the first place, but still a lot of yarn. A lot of the colorway of the month, Oolong Châtaigne, like a huge quantity of that colorway. And it sold out under 1 hour. It was crazy, guys. I never had so many people at my booth. It was completely crazy. I had some regular clients reaching out after the festival saying, I am so pissed off, I wasn't even able to approach your booth. It was crazy. So I am so grateful for that. I mean, it's such a great validation on your part and validation of my work, validation of all my efforts, and I am so grateful. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Thank you. I wouldn't be there if it wasn't for you, so thank you so much. I was also a good client at the Knit.eat festival, I must say. I bought things. I'll start with this beautiful book. I didn't have any book on I'm a knitting technique geek. Okay, I have a whole library at home of knitting books that I've gathered over the years, like for, I think, like 12 years now. So I didn't have one on entrelac, okay, which is not a technique that I am not, I mean, projecting myself and knitting something out of entrelac anytime soon, okay? It's just a matter of having that technique. But I'm collecting techniques, okay? And I didn't have anything on entrelac, so that was perfect. Complete my collection. Another, I'm a kind of a hoarder when it comes to knitting needles as well. I splurged. Don't have any liquor, any set. I have separate needles, but no set. So I bought a driftwood set of liquor needles, which is absolutely gorgeous. I love wood for needles. I don't like metal. I like wood. And my favorite needles are Symphony by Knit Pro. I love Knit Pro. So, and also because I didn't have them and never tried them, I bought a Lantern Moon kit. It's absolutely beautiful and it's ebony, I think. It's gorgeous. I can't wait to, you know, try those. I would have to knit to try those actually. A thing I've not done in quite a few weeks. Look how beautiful it is. So precious. So yeah, I splurged on that. And the last thing on which I splurged, it's by Kato Studio. It was the booth near me, Patricia. She designed the sweater. It's like it's a mix between a sweater and a poncho, really. It flares at the hem, and she sold the whole kit to knit that beautiful piece of stranded knitting, which I'm really not comfortable with still, but I do not despair. I will persevere. I will get there one day. And the only thing that I don't like about this is the name. The pure Karen. Patricia, really? You didn't have another name to pick? Karen? Such heavy connotations right now about this. I will rename it another name, okay? Not a Karen. I don't want to be wearing a Karen. Yeah. If your name is Karen and you're offended, know that I know that your name might be Karen and you might be a totally nice person, okay? It's just a joke. Chill. Anyway, I know that a client, an adorable client of mine, brought me those pumpkin earrings. Can you believe it? Because I have some, you know, a lot of French knitters coming up to my booth and telling me, whoa, you're big. First thing. Second thing, I feel like I know you, okay? I feel like I know you. You don't know me. I never comment. You absolutely don't know me, but I know you. Which is, in a certain context, might be creepy, but in that case, it's not, okay? It's totally sweet. And proof, she bought me those beautiful earrings. She bought me these little tea bags with pumpkins, because I love pumpkins. And everything Halloween and fall, and this is what she gifted. And hold on to your socks, to your hand knitting socks. She also gifted me pumpkin stickers. Like, they could totally pass for a frosted pumpkin stitchery stickers, okay? I love them. And the wheel of the year, like all the pagan, you know, celebrations are there. I really love that as a source of inspiration. I've already named a colorway Ostara or Mabon, and I can tell you there will be all those celebrations at one point as a colorway in my shop. So she was so spot on. I mean, I was incredibly moved and touched and so grateful. So yeah, it seems like a lot of people know me, know what I like. It's incredible. So again, merci beaucoup, Michel. In all the languages. Muchas gracias, Michel. And that's all I know. Muito obrigada, Michel. I know Portuguese as well, tiny bit. And that's it. And that's it. Anyway, that was for the debrief of the Knit.eat. It was a wonderful time. While I was on the road on Friday, my husband texted me, how does it feel? How does freedom taste? Let me know. Because he was home with the kids. It was crazy good. I had my very good friend Letitia hanging out with me at the booth for the whole weekend. That was awesome as well. It was such a great time. We had a lovely dinner celebrating in the evening, and I mean, it was awesome, really. And then I just wanted to touch base with you regarding the pattern that Marina Storm designed with my yarn and that was published for the Knit.eat. It's the Bloom Cardigan here. And Marina is hosting a masterclass about the pattern with me. It's next Sunday from 3 p.m. I'm sorry about that. But it's at 3 p.m. Paris time. And it's going to last 2 hours. It's 18 euros. And we get to hang out. And what is cool is that there's going to be a mix of English speaking and French speaking. Marina will host the masterclass in French, in English. And I will be translating for the French knitters attending the masterclass. And she will cover all the techniques you need to master for the Bloom Cardigan. And she will cover as well the sticking technique, because I'm really looking forward to the masterclass because I never sticked anything, okay? I've already cut into several socks like a maniac for afterthought heels, but I don't know if that counts, really. I don't think so. So yeah, I've never sticked anything. So I'm really interested. I am looking very much forward to that. And if we get to hang out and if we finish early, actually, we're going to cast on together, which is so cool. And the other thing is that we're hosting a call. Marina will organize everything on her hand. I will be, participating in the call as a knitter, because I'm going to cast on for the Bloom Cardigan and I'm going to knit my own. And I'm offering a prize of 2 skeins of tricot stitch for the call. And so the call starts now, and it lasts until, well, the deadline to finish your Bloom Cardigan is December the 15th. Which gives you 2.5 months to knit your sweater, which is nowhere near enough for me, but it doesn't matter. If it's okay with you, that's fine. And that's it, guys, for this week. I hope you enjoyed this episode. It's a short one, but I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to change gears. Hold on a sec, I have to check something. I'll be back in a minute. And I'm back. I'm sorry, I forgot to empty my SD card and I was running out of recording space. So that was a problem, right? What was I saying? Yeah, I decided to slow down because with all that's happened this year and everything I've done for preparing the Knit.eat and sending out orders and pre-orders and so on and so forth, and custom orders, I feel like I've been scattered all over the place for ages now, and I'm never catching up, and I'm always late, and I'm always running after time, and I'm always pulling in long days, and I am not enjoying any of it right now. Any of it. I mean, I've been barely keeping up with all the obligations lately, and losing sleep at night because too many things to do, and yeah. So I've decided to slow down, okay, until I catch up with everything. So no custom orders. You've been a lot to send me messages about custom orders. I'm sorry, I'm not taking any. until further notice, until I catch up with everything that I already have to dye. I have the 3 months club. If you ordered the 3 months club, like the T3, that's July, August, September, I've dyed. Everything is dyed. Currently drying, September because it's currently drying. I have good hopes of sending everything to you next week. And then September pre-orders, I've started dyeing them today. Should be finished by the end of the week, so they will start going out of the door as soon as they're dry and labeled and everything. And then I'm going to, aside from the October pre-order that I will open on the 9th of October, so to discover the colorway of the Sock Knitter's Almanac for October, it will be next week, next Monday. I am not taking anything else, and I'm slightly reworking the way that I'm dyeing yarn to take into account the other things I need to spend time of, like admin, emails, preparing orders, and also all the personal things I have to do, because over the past few months, and especially since we've moved, I have been running after time and always feeling that I was not doing the things I should be doing, always, because I always had to pick between like 3 urgent things, and even I had 1 done, 2 remained untreated. And that's why I always felt like I wasn't doing enough and quite overwhelmed. And I've been having a difficult time sleeping because of that. So stop. I'm deciding to just stop and let things cool down, slow down. And once I'm caught up on everything, I will start slowly to, you know, maybe increase a bit again my workload, but in a different way. I'm thinking maybe externalize some things, like maybe have orders prepared by, you know, an external organization, like I have some colleagues do that. They work with a workshop where people with disabilities prepare orders, for example. Maybe I'll think about that. I'll think about how I can increase my output without putting my well-being at risk, actually. So lots of thinking about that, because it cannot only rely on me working more hours. At one point you reach your peak capacity, and when you work too long on overdrive like this, that's when you burn out, actually, and I don't want to go that far, obviously. So I will let you know as soon as I am able to resume pre-orders, custom orders and pre-orders in the newsletter. So please, if you want to know more about my business and to know when you will be able to place custom orders again, please subscribe to the newsletter. It's in the show notes, and yeah, that's it. So thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your enthusiasm. Yeah, that's correct. That's well said. And I'll see you guys next week, okay? In the meantime, take care. And also, for all the info you need for the masterclass with Marina, it's in the show notes. And I hope to see you there, okay? Bye-bye.